Tonight's Shabbos, in Jewish calendar, it's called Shabbos HaGodol. Shabbos HaGodol means a great Shabbos. Now, every Shabbos is great. Why is this particular Shabbos is called Shabbos HaGodol? So to know the answer, we have to go back to Torah and see what happened many years ago on the Shabbos. So when we read in Torah, is that God tells Moshe, go to Jewish people on the 10th of Nisan, on the 10th day of the month of Nisan, and tell them to get ready. The day will come and you will be free. Get ready. And the day came on the 15th of Nisan. That's the day we celebrate Pesach, Passover. And the Jewish people all gathered together, and throughout the night, in mass, they left actual borders of Egypt. So what's special of the Shabbos before? Why is it called Shabbos HaGodol? Just because Moshe told them that one day they'll be free? So let me give you an example. Imagine somebody is in jail for a long time, and one day the guard opens the cell door and tells him, you know what? I have a great news for you. Your appeal was accepted, and judge signed your release. In a week from now, you will be free. So now, a week later, same guard opens the cell door and says, let's go. And they go through the long corridors. Every time new gate is opening. They come to the office. He signs the release. He gets his belongings. And finally, the gate of the jail opened and he steps out to the street. He's free. So let me ask you, when this actual freedom started? From the point he stepped over the threshold of the jail gates and went on the street, from the point he signed his release, from the point he got his belongings, or when the cell door opened, I would dare to say his freedom started at the moment when the guard told him that a week from now you will be free. Because once he heard that he will be free, the rest, it's already a technicality. Week, 2 weeks, in his mind, he became a free person. He was able for the first time to look beyond those walls of a jail, beyond that window. He was looking far into his family, into his birthplace, wherever he came from. He was free from that point, because freedom starts in our minds, goes to our heart, and then goes to our limbs. Freedom starts in our minds. So why the Shabbos is special? Why is it Godel? Because on that Shabbos, Jewish people believed that they will be free, that the Golus exile will not be forever. This whole process already was set in motion. It was just a matter of technicality when they physically, actually, will be able to leave the country. But once they heard the news and believed, they became free. Shabbos HaGodol. Godel means big. Godel means adult. What's the difference between adult and a child? Child just follows directions of parents, of teachers. Godel, adult, is free to choose. He is free to make choices. On that day, many years ago, on that Shabbos, we as a nation became adults. We became bar mitzvah. We became free. To be adult means to be free to choose, not to blame circumstances, not to be slaves to circumstances, but to be free to choose. And it not only happened then. When you read in Agoda of the Pesach, Passover Agoda, it says, if we would not be released on that day, we would be forever and ever. Anu vaneinu vnei vaneinu mishubodim hayinu b'Mitzrayim. We would be forever enslaved in Egypt. What do you mean forever? In 2020, Jewish people will be slaves in Egypt? No. What it means, we would forever retain that slave mentality, to be a victim of circumstances. But it's also opposite, it's also true. Since we chose to be free, forever and ever, we became free. It was now in our DNA. As Jewish people, we became free forever and ever, no matter where in history, Spanish Inquisition and the Holocaust and Siberia's camps, no matter how tiny the cells were, in our minds, we were always free. Once we chose many years ago, it became part of us. Now, what's interesting is that this year, 10th of Nisan, that's when Jewish people were told that they will be released. And that was on Shabbos. And this year, it also falls on Shabbos. So freedom starts tonight. Look in the mirror. Do you like what you see? If not, you're free to choose. Tell yourself, I'm a free person. If I don't like, don't blame anybody. Tell yourself, I'm free to change it. Be proactive. You want to diet? You want to exercise? You want to change your hairstyle? Do it. You are free. Tell yourself, I am free. Look around your people that surround you. Do you like the relationships? If you don't, tell yourself, I'm free to change it. I'm free to change and create healthy relationships. Look in your house. You know how many little things that bother us and we just step over them every day. One day I have to do it. One day I have to do it. I wash my hands. How come there's never towel in the bathroom? One day. Tell yourself it starts tonight. I'm free. I'm free to change my environment. I'm free to have the towel be always hung on the wall. I'm free to fix that hook that constantly bothers me and falls. I'm free to change anything around me and not to bother me because I'm in charge of my life. I'm a free person. I'm a free person. I'm adult. And from now on, I'm telling you, the day will come and we will be free to go outside. We'll open our homes, our playgrounds, our schools, our gyms, our restaurants, our borders, and we will be free. But when it happens, we will tell ourselves, it didn't start then, April 30th, or whenever our government will decide. It starts tonight. The freedom starts tonight. Because this is a Shabbos HaGadol, and the freedom to do anything in life. You are in charge of your life. You're a free person. Tell yourself, I'm adult. I'm a Gadol. I'm free. It starts tonight. Have a good Shabbos. No, have a great Shabbos. Shabbos HaGadol.